There's no place like warm. There's no place like warm. There's no place like warm. And just like that, I'm in a warmer spot, Florida. The only thing I can fit on my motorcycle is me.
I gotta get you a drink.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Even the gloves.
Bike Week. It's where we wash off the winter blues.
Should a person be intimidated by coming to Bike Week for the first time? Good bikes, good people, good food. I've had no plans. In fact, I don't even know where I'm going to stay tonight. No problems. Stirring it up. Looks good. Yeah. What else can you ask for? Showing up about 10:30 or so. There's the Speedway. It's pretty cool though. They've got a lot of, it's almost like trade show stuff. Mostly for Harleys, quite frankly. But they've got an Indian dealer demo down there, and Yamaha, Suzuki. Most of the brands are represented here. But look at all the road glides, street glides, and all the, well, there's a couple other Can-Ams and Indians and stuff thrown in there, but it's a Harley show, basically. It's still fun.
But maybe not quite as much fun as riding all the bikes.
You never know who you'll meet. There's an Indian ambassador right there. Owner event here. All you have to do is show your key fob to get in. I didn't even sign up, but they're inviting me in anyway.
King of the Bagger race. I get to ride my pursuit under the raceway and on the inside track.
In each trip, I like to catch wildlife. Not that wildlife. But in this trip, the wildlife caught me.
He started to nip me.
He wants to see if you got something for him.
I don't have it. You're crazy. You just stepped up and nipped me. Got a little.
Oh, there goes the. They're following that dolphin right there.
You're touched in the head, man.
Fade away from the crowds and commotion and find a little peace.
Pier 220 in Titusville, right off the water.
Clouds on the ocean where life is easy and free.
Old Dixie Highway, otherwise known as the Loop.
I've got a buddy that lives in Titusville, and there's no way I'm going to miss the opportunity to ride with an old friend. And just like that, it's time to head north. But the weather's not looking good.
Just got my bike packed up with what I'm forced to carry around since I have camping gear and all of the other things. So security's been on my mind throughout the trip. So far, nobody's bothered anything. And I'm about to get into a big ugly. So I wanted to tuck it away, and they let me do it. People aren't so bad after all. Yeah. To head north after being in 75 and 80 degree weather. 7 and 10 day forecasts. They don't know.
Please proceed with caution.
Flood warning issued by National Weather Service. Okay, well, timely conversation. It's almost cruel to have to go north, put on the rain gear, the heated suit again, even if it's only for a couple of weeks. Bumming. No. So my quick take on Daytona. I met lots of cool people, many conversations about multiple things, bikes, of course, travel, yes, personal stories, some unrelated to anything, but pretty cool just the same. Met friends, saw wildlife, got warm, learned a few things, that it's possible to go solo to a bike rally. Good times. I'd love to come back, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes next year if the weather cooperates. The guys that trailer bikes might get a hard time from some of those who ride, but honestly, it really makes a lot of sense when you look at it. I don't begrudge them, not a bit. In fact, maybe next year that's what I do. I think it was Palatka, Florida, when a man approached me at a convenience store, had 2 prosthetic arms, and he was very excited to talk about my Indian motorcycle. His dad had owned an Indian, as I recall. But he was telling me the stories that he used to ride and how he rigged a motorcycle and rode for years. Until in recent years he decided to give it up. But he was a proud biker, and we just shared a few minutes together, didn't exchange numbers or emails or anything like that because he wasn't even on social media. But it was just neat to have a moment in time with that man and to hear his stories. Daytona Bike Week was great. Now, I did overpack. It turns out I didn't even camp at all. I was prepared to do that, but didn't do it. Kind of wish that I had the chance, but when I got there, of course, I made no reservations. I found that there were plenty of hotels that did have availability. A really nice man by the name of Jack that was doing security outside of Daytona Speedway. So, Jack, if you're watching, I told you the channel. I appreciated everything. Good guy, good man. Even offered him a tip, he wouldn't take it. Really good fella. But when I go out to these events or anything that I've seen, they're just good people. So I like you guys. This is why I do this. There's a noticeable shift to cold up here, closing in on the home stretch here. But as I think about Bike Week, the end of Bike Week marks the beginning of riding season. So for that, I'm very grateful. Cold or not, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to end this video here, and we will see you along the road somewhere this summer.